Hi everyone, Kenny Pua here. Welcome to Let's Play Together session. Alright, welcome back folks. So today we are going to play on the week number 3, Wednesday. So Wednesday we are going to play fingerstyle, okay? So this week the fingerstyle is a little bit challenging, okay? If you are beginner, so you need some time to really work it out, okay? So this finger style, there is actually total 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 phrases, okay? 4 phrases, they range from C chord, F chord, G7 and back to C, okay? And then all the notes, majority is actually the 8 notes, so we need to play it a little bit faster. So this is, they call it a rolling contour, that the arpeggio is smoothly up the notes of the chords from low to high, right? So for us, our right hand, our plucking hand, right, we need to really get used to it, because if you notice, right, we are actually plucking these two first. If you look at the score, the T-I-T-M, right, T-I-T-M, we need to pluck these two first in the middle and then only pluck the outer, okay? So in the first place, you may actually do some exercise with this one, like for example the right hand. You do an exercise using the thumb and index finger. Hold on to the two string in the middle, all right, string number 2 and number 3, and then afterwards you change your finger to thumb and middle finger to actually hold your first string and the fourth string, okay? So you can do something like this. If you can see, middle strings, outer strings, middle strings, outer strings, middle strings, outer strings, middle strings, outer strings, okay? So afterwards, then you can actually train this arpeggio, arpeggio on the right hand. It is 1 by 1, thumb, and then index finger in the middle, and then thumb again on the fourth string, and then middle finger on the first string. All right, thumb, index finger in the middle strings, and then thumb, middle finger, thumb, middle finger on the outer strings. Okay, so something like this. Okay, so beforehand, let's us just take a listen to the audio provided. Then you will have an idea on how this arpeggios of the fingerstyle exercise looks like. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so let us just try one more time with using the thumb, index finger, and then thumb, middle finger. Okay, we train on the right hand first because this is arpeggio very important. All right, so we use this thumb, index finger on the middle strings. We plug these two first. Okay, and then we add the outer strings, which is the thumb and middle finger. All right. So you can do something like this. Okay, so in the beginning, you can actually use the metronome to help you. Okay, 30 beat per minute under the 8 notes, alright? So you can plug. Thumb, index, thumb, middle. Thumb, index, thumb, middle. Alright, so once you get used to that arpeggios, you can actually go faster, one fold, which is the 60 beat per minute. you train this up, and then probably you can go until 100, then I believe it's enough. Okay, so after you can do this under 100 beat per minute, I believe is already okay, and you can actually try to play this exercise. Okay, so first thing, in the right hand, actually they are using a C chord. So as you notice, we need to press the C chord, finger number 3, you need to press on the 3rd fret of the first finger, first string, and then afterwards you need to transition to F. So notice that the F, when you transition from C to F, this note, this finger number 3, you don't need to really remove it. Okay, so the F, this is another voicing for F. Alright, so you need to add the first finger on the 2nd string on the 1st fret, and also the 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Okay, so it becomes from C and then become F. Okay, C, F, and then it goes to G7. G7 is like this. Okay, if you remember, G7 is like this, and then go back to C. Okay, so let us try and see if we can do this slowly. Probably we move on to, I'll just start off with very slow. So we can do the inner strings, thumb, index, remember to press on the C chord, and then thumb, middle finger, and then repeat again, thumb, index for the inner strings, and then thumb, middle for the outer strings. Okay, so if you repeat this whole thing, it will be like this. So as you get used to it, then you can go faster. Okay, so next we are going to do F. So C transition to F, you need to add these 2 fingers here. Okay, so it will sound like this. Okay, so from C, so this is F. So from F, we need to change to G7. So G7 in this case, you need to move like this. From here, you move like this. So you can actually do a slide for this finger number 3. Finger number 3, you can do a slide here to achieve your G7. Okay, do a slide here to do a G7. Okay, but please take note that when you are doing this, you need to make sure this first note on the 2nd finger on the 3rd string, right? You need to make sure you press it first. Okay, from here, press it first. Press it before you move your 3rd finger. Because why? Because the first note on the G7 on the 3rd string, I will need to actually pluck using my thumb. So that means from here, F. So the next note is actually this one, the middle finger. So this D. Okay, and then go back to C. You can slide back from 2nd fret, slide to 3rd fret. That's the end. Okay, so if we combine everything together, let me just repeat from F to G7. So you need to take note, because we want a steady tempo, right? Equally duration for all the notes, so we don't want to actually miss out. For example, for F, we need to make sure this D note, okay, this D note must be there first before you move your 3rd finger. Okay, so let me just combine all the way from C, F, G7, and then back to C, okay? So this is how it sounds like. Okay, so notice from C to F, right? C to F, this is a little bit trick, okay? Because whenever you want to pluck that note, you need to make sure that note is already pressed, okay? If it is not, then you still have a little bit more time to actually adjust your fingering, okay? So from here, you do C chord. So this case, this is C, started off with C, so this finger must be there first before your second finger, okay? Because second finger is on the third note, okay? Third 8 notes of the phrase, so no worry, you move the first finger first, then this one, press. And then from here, G7, you need to make sure this one press first. Then move on to open string. Okay, so let me repeat. Okay, can you got it? Alright, so let us train using the metronome. Okay, easy. So let us upgrade to a higher speed, okay? 100 beat per minute. Okay, so let's go for faster. Okay, faster, 160 beat per minute. Okay, let me just repeat one more time. Okay, so let's challenge the faster pace, 200 beat per minute. Okay, again. So there's a little bit mistake there. Okay, again. Okay, so let's try the fastest. I'm not too sure. Okay, something like this. Cannot. Stop. Okay, that is a failed attempt on the 252 beat per minute, okay? But I believe when you can do until around 200 beat per minute, it should be very fast, should be okay. Okay. Alright, That's all for today on the Fingerstyle Wednesday. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. And if you think this video is very useful for others, please share it out as well and ask them to subscribe. Okay? So I believe that's all for today, and thank you for watching again. And I'll see you tomorrow on the Ukulele Aerobics Let's Play Together session. Alright, see ya. Bye bye.